Hello everyone, happy Friday. This is Josh of Iron Cross Creations. Just, some more Friday thoughts. Chaos really, like I said last week, they're getting some nice stuff. We have the new Warsmith. I think it's Kraven. I think it's Kraven. But either way, new Chaos Warsmith just looks amazing. The sculpt, in my opinion, 10 out of 10. But the real thing I'm excited about is the Mutilators. They're coming out of Legends, coming into plastic. So I believe it was at the end of 8th, beginning of 9th, that they were taken off the Chaos roster, so to speak. So I'm, really excited to see, them come out. Looking forward to seeing the data sheets. I'm hoping the worldies will be able to get them, because they might just be, undivided specific. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully, every Chaos faction gets to have a piece of them, or their own variant of them. Hopefully we'll get released to plastic. That's looking forward to the new Chaos drops, and hopefully there's more to come. On another note, I did get some custodians, like I said, finished. I'm just to retouch. I don't think I'll be getting any of the new custodians. To me, there's no point right now. But touching on tournaments, I'm looking forward to the February tournament at my local shop. I keep going back and forth between World Eaters and Tyranids, but I believe I'm going to actually be running my Tyranids. It's, I've gotten a little more play out of them, but I'm definitely changing up how I play this tournament around. Usually I focus on Crusher Stampede, a lot of big bugs, 3 Norn Emissary, and potentially a 4th as being my assimilator. And it's more of the rule of cool. It doesn't function properly. I'm sure it could if I, looked into a little better, changed up some of the units. I could probably make it work. But for me right now, I think I'm just going to attempt the Vanguard Onslaught detachment. I have a lot of stealth units, a lot of fun units. I got some. I'll be running 2 squads of Von Ryan Leapers, 2 squads of 6 essentially. I came into some Lictors, so I'll be running 3 Lictors, Death Leaper, and a Neuro Lictor. And then I'm not going to give away, too much, just because, I'll, don't want to spoil the surprise. And potentially, aside from the few friends I've talked to about this list that I'm kind of like workshopping it with, I don't want, anyone to kind of get a sneak at my list. Although, I don't know if it would really make a difference. I don't consider myself an amazing player. But, I feel like sometimes when people get to see other people's lists or kind of strategize what their list potentially be based on what they run before, I feel like a lot of people try and build around that. So, don't want to give too many spoilers. But, as far as, the detachment goes, there's going to be a lot of infiltrate, a lot of stealth, lone up. Most of my lists will be Vanguard Onslaught keywords, so they will get their advance and charge after movement, which is great. I plan to really control the mid-board and hopefully screen out, my opponents. And then I got some nice little surprises with some of the stratagems. One of the stratagems being able to put something on the board as if it was the later turn. So, I could potentially turn 1, deep strike some operatives into the mid board, or, maybe play the long game, wait till turn 3, and then, or I'm not even wait till turn 3, because like I said, it pushes it up like it's a later turn. Wait till turn 2, and deep strike in my enemy's deployment zone, just for a little pincer movement. See what I can do with that. A lot of exciting things, a lot of exciting choices. as far as my Tyranids go, I've been updating my paint scheme. It's still more or less the same paint scheme, but I've with some of the more recent units I've finished up, and hopefully we'll be able to share with you soon. You can really see that there's a slight difference in the way I do the carapace on my Tyranids. Usually it's kind of like a shimmering, like dull green. Some of my newer ones, you can tell that they're on the verge of being a lighter turquoise. I really like that, so I kind of brought it up, and then I started using another paint for my Custodes on the axe blades that I really like the way it came through, so I tried that on my carapace for my Tyranids, and overall I'm very happy with the results. So I'm updating a lot of units, getting ready for the tournament, and then even then pushing forward to update a lot of my units for the army in general. As a whole, like I said, I'm trying to revisit some units, so there'll be some segments of things that are updated. I plan on adding some more things to the bases. I love the scheme that I came up for the bases, but I don't want it to be too static or too dull. So I'll probably add a few ornamentation pieces to the bases as well. Yes, I'm blinking a lot again. I put my eye drops in, but it's just one of those days where it's very dry outside. It's kind of cool, a little windy, so my eyes are not having it. But again, excited for this month's tournament. I've been really looking forward to it. I've been pretty busy with my work and essentially some school stuff. Just working towards a better future, a better me. But I do want to have that chance to have a little free time for me before my year gets even busier. A person in my local community actually reached out to me the other day and is asking about commissions. As far as painting commissions, I've painted a few things here and there for friends, but never like a full-on commission. Most people usually commission me for kit bashes or just for building out their armies, because I don't know why I have a knack for building people's Warhammer kits very quickly. To me, it's stress relieving. I know some people it's annoying. They'd rather just get to the paint, or they'd just rather get to the playing. A lot of people don't have a lot of patience for building. I do. It's very stress relieving for me. Give me a box of 10 Necrons any day, or 20 Necrons. I will say Jackals for World Eaters are annoying, not because they're tedious or hard to build. It's just because as in most of the new World Eater kits, there's a lot of pokey things. So there's a lot of donations to corn being made sometimes when I'm building a lot of World Eater units. But this person wants to commission me for a kill team they have in mind. It's going to be a little different from the norm. Not that it's Space Marines, but they want it to be a Dark Angels theme. So I plan to do my best, give it my all, and really push through a amazing paint job for this person, especially for what we potentially negotiated for the price. I believe it's fair, and they agreed to it, provided they provide some of the paint that I'm requesting for their paint scheme. So hopefully I'll be getting that going soon, and hopefully I'll have some short clips of progress on that for you as well. But again, it's been a great day so far. I'm running some errands for myself. Usually I don't work a full day on Friday, so I'm taking the morning off to get some personal errands done is what I'm doing before essentially end my day and just relax, get ready for the weekend. Maybe I'll reach out to one of my friends, or see if I can pick up a local game, just to get some practice or something. But hope you all are doing well. If there's anything you want to discuss about my lists, who knows, maybe I'll just give up some of the list on the comments. If you have any questions about, kid bashing or anything like that, or any suggestions for any future content or shorts, let me know in the comments. And you all have a great Friday.